Hey guys, how you doing? So we're going to use shadow boxing as a warm-up. This video, if you already know how to shadow box, or if you already have a martial arts fighting background, then you already know how to shadow box. Enjoy. Warm me up, just keep it moderate, build it up. For those of you who don't, I'm going to build in quite a simple routine. And all of this is essentially just trying to get your body to move and to break up some of the patterns we see in training again and again and again, and just try to make the body move functionally. What I mean by that is we see a lot of squat, we see a lot of lunge, all of these kind of movements, like again and again and again, step ups, deadlifts, they're all like deadlift, they're all this hip drive stuff, push, pull. And if you look at what happens in my hips, for example, when I kick, they really get a chance to sort of turn. You know what I mean? Like that thigh bone just turns over in the socket and kicks in. And so it's a really nice movement. You get to kind of break the way the body moves up. So I'm going to take you through a short routine. What we'll do is we'll build it bit by bit. You can, if you want, pop a marker down on the video around about now to sort of note the time, and then you can come back to it if you want to repeat, or you can just kind of follow along anytime you like. So let's get going. Let's use it nice and simple. Jab, cross. Yes, jab, cross is forward fist and the back. Forward fist and the back. Forward fist and the back. So we're going to add hooks. Hooks are these big movements. They look like that. We're going to exaggerate them for our warm-up because in a way we're just sort of trying to rotate the spine gently. Notice the way that the heel comes up underneath. Let the hips turn. Yeah. And the way we'll use it is we'll go jab, cross, hook, hook. Okay. Jab, cross, hook, hook, and jab, cross, hook, hook, and jab, cross, hook, hook. Okay, so that's quite straightforward. Jab, cross, hook, hook. What we're then going to do is we're going to pop in some lower body work. So we're going to put in front kick and some knees. Let's just pop that in now. So jab, cross, hook, hook. Skip back for me. Kick forwards, and then bring that back knee forwards. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Skip back. Just lift it up and push it out. Yeah. Don't do anything too aggressive. And then what you're going to do is this back leg is just going to pop forwards as though it's a knee. Just bring it forwards like that. Yeah. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Skip back. There's the kick, and there's the knee. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Bring it back. There's the kick, and there's the knee. To be fair enough, you can then flip that on the other side. And if you like, that's enough. If you made a marker on time on the video, you could just go back and repeat that. If you want to move it on, perhaps you come back when you've mastered that and start to stick these next couple of movements on as well. So we're going to start to use, let's use a couple of elbows and a couple of rotational kicks. Yeah. So now it's jab, cross, hook, hook. Come back, kick forwards. When this knee comes up, we're going to drop onto that forwards foot. And then let's have elbow, elbow, and let's bring this back leg for side kick. Readjust your feet, side kick, and land back. Okay, so essentially you've got the first 4 and 4 new movements. So jab, cross, hook, hook, so far so simple. Slide back, forward kick, bring the knee, drop, and then we're going to go elbow, elbow, back leg, and we change feet and go back leg. So jab, let's go jab, cross, hook, hook, come back, kick through, knee, drop, elbow, elbow, side, drop on it, side. Yeah. Once that kick goes forwards, drop the foot and come with the other foot. So jab, cross, hook, hook, come back, there's a front kick, there's the knee, drop on it, elbow, elbow, side kick, side kick. Yeah. One more time, jab, cross, hook, hook, skip back, front, knee, drop on it, elbow, elbow, side kick, drop, side kick. There you go. Side kick wise, basically, when you do kick, just out of interest, you'll be facing this way, and then this foot, you're just going to kind of step out and bring that one around, basically. If you don't step out first, then you'll end up a bit tied up, basically. So that foot will just need to kind of step across, and then you can whiz that in, drop down, and then you can do the same again. Prepare, step across, and then you can whiz that in and drop down. Okay, let's recap the whole thing, and I think that's plenty for now. Maybe just on the end, we'll tuck in something for fun. So, jab, cross, hook, hook. You're going to come back, kick forwards, put the knee in, drop down, elbow, elbow. Then remember, prep the foot and whiz it across, drop onto the foot and whiz it across. There you go. Yeah? So there's a nice sort of shadow box warm up. And what that will look like is some of this kind of movement. At the moment I'm just doing it in a straight line. When you're used to those movements, you will be able to, what you really do to randomise it and to make it a bit better is we can also drop in a couple of kind of, bob and weave movements, that kind of thing. Really nice. You can pop those in, perhaps in between the routine. Yeah, so bob and weave, and then jab across, hook, hook, pop back, kick, knee, drop down, elbow, elbow, side kick, and then bob and weave, that kind of thing. And then you can kind of churn almost each time as though a new assailant comes. It just means that you're changing your stance and changing your position. And you can kind of pop around a little bit, kind of shuffle. Imagine sort of you suddenly see someone, shuffle back, suddenly see someone, shuffle back, suddenly see someone, suddenly see someone. And you get this nice kind of random movement that will also kind of get you going. So we've got our routine, which was jab, cross, hook, hook, slide back, kick, knee, drop, elbow, elbow, side kick, into which I said, in between, a little bit of bob and weave, yeah, bob and weave, and then imagine changing your sort of opponents. Where's your opponent? Your opponent's here, your opponent's there, and then when you change, you can then go back into it, yeah, there. Yeah, so each time, I've just sort of given you the routine basically. Each time you sort of change direction, you can drop into the routine that we've showed you. There you go, shadow boxing. Thank you. I may need a couple of replays to really get that. But essentially what we've got is a jab, cross, hook, hook. We had a front kick, the knee comes from the back, elbow, elbow, side kick, side kick. If you learn that just as a simple routine, and then from there start to chuck in the bob and weave, change direction so that you face in a different direction and change your stance, so from left hand forwards to right hand forwards. I think that's a good kind of beginning of how you could use shadow boxing. And just for fun and because that's how it's really done, you can imagine the opponent. So if you do bob and weave, try to imagine someone sort of throwing a strike towards you, get under that punch, get under that punch. Yeah, and let's say that this is a kind of non-pro functional shadow boxing warm-up. Enjoy it, hope that's useful.